I'm breaking it down, ground. I'm working my way up. You a way stuck, get your way up. You're looking for pay, cuz I want all of my people to wake up. Sleep, Frank Ocean, deep, peep. This knowledge is meant for the weak. Fools, choose. I'm making a break of the rules. Fools, choose. It's the hammer, I'm busting the moves. I woke up like this, blessed. Everything else just a test. Stress was created for licking the less. I'm with the gods, yes. Fact, me and Kirby finessing the beat. 10 toes, M.I.M. we reppin' the street. I am the chief, this is the tribe. I need the different electrical vibe. Come get you a vibe. This is my land, is my only reply.
Yeah. G, what up? Yeah. Back in my bag. No book for the papers. Ain't got time for my bitch.
Yo, what's the vibes, tribe? This is I Can't Make This Shit Up podcast with myself, Big Chief, not the little one. My brother Zero, which unfortunately he's not gonna be in the building again tonight, bro. Still out on the sick man tip, so y'all know the vibes, man. Send out the love. And also my goddess, Aquarius, my goddess in the building as well. But tonight we locking in, man. You hear me? Y'all know how we rock out. Usually on Fridays anyway. Whenever we do got, a guest locked in. Of course, the knowledge is going to be floating around. You hear me? Everybody got something within that they need to get out. You hear me? That's their own set of knowledge out these bitches that are speaking, but everybody else speaking or sounding like everybody else. You hear me? Like, I want to hear what you got to say. You hear me? But I'm gonna let her introduce herself because I don't even want to mess the name up because I said it 2 different ways and I meant to hit her earlier to ask her how to actually pronounce it. But I didn't get a chance to, so I'm afraid to go.
All love. It's all love. So I got you as soon as you're ready for me to break it down. I got you.
We here. What's the vibe, Scribe?
All right. One love, Chief. It's an honor for me to be on the platform. I just want to say thank you for everything that you're doing. Bring a light to us. Bring a light to our ancestral history. Bring a light to social injustice. Bring a light to what is being in the dark. What's considered to be dark is actually our light. You understand what I'm saying? So I appreciate your platform, and you already know how we rocking out, Chief. All right, so my name is Òsun. Òsun's rising, right? So I'm paying homage to the deitess Òsun. Okay, she is representative of femininity, of matriarchy, of wisdom, of honor, of love, of healing. You know what I'm saying? No hate whatsoever. It's always prosperous positivity, always elevation. You understand what I'm saying? So Ocean's Rising, the best way that you can support me or follow me is on Instagram, on all platforms. Just like you see it right here, Ocean, you can follow me on all platforms. YouTube, Spotify, Shopify. I'm building a website right now, you know what I'm saying? But keep us all connected. If you want to, if not connected, that's how the tribe do. You feel me?
Oh yeah. Tribe up, man. They know my lingo out here, man. They better stop playing. But yeah, welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome. I Can't Make This Shit Up podcast. You
One
hear
love.
me? Because, like the shit that we be bringing to the table is like the real shit. Like I'm all about, going against what made us look the way that we're looked at to the outside world. If that makes sense. Like all the shit that
Absolutely.
made us look
Oh,
at
it
like
makes sense.
ignorant niggas and shit like that. Now that I got an understanding that we were really making ourselves look that way by the shit that we were doing, I'm against all that. Like that's the programming this shit.
Facts.
You feel me? So I'm attacking all
Facts.
that type of shit when it comes to our people. You feel me?
Facts.
Like, yeah. But I know we all got
Facts.
something different that we bring to the table and got our own ways of going about, somewhat, I guess you could say, waking our people up, which I've gotten past that stage. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even at that
Well,
stage of
Chief, that's what it's about, Chief. That's what it's about. It's about us being in our individual state. We can't be the same person. We can't all be the
Mm-hmm.
same at all. None of us will be the same.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
collectively, we'll come together. You feel what I'm saying? Individually, we gotta do what we gotta do. And none of us will be the same. Just like I'm smoking this weed right here. I know I ain't supposed to be smoking it. It is what it is. It's conducive for
Mm-hmm.
my life. It ain't conducive for
Mm-hmm.
nobody else's life. It is what it
Yeah,
is.
I'm
But
just out
to
there
each his
himself.
own. Food is a drug. Love is a drug.
You hear
You
me?
feel what I'm saying? So I agree with you in every sense. You know what I'm saying? Individualism is so important. You cannot be like anybody else. Think about
I
that.
tell him like
Too
this,
many
sis.
people try
I
that.
tell him I tell him it's all about what makes sense to you. That's the only way I can put that. It's about what makes sense to you. Cause you know what makes sense to you might not make
That's
sense to
it.
me, but it don't matter. Whether I get it or not. If it makes sense to you, that's how you move. You know what I'm saying? So,
Fact,
you
fact,
know, there be too many
fact.
motherfuckers out here trying
You
to be like
know
the next motherfucker. But you know, you know, like I
what?
said, man, we all got something different we bring to the table, man. I know you got some things you want to get off. We already heard me and my sis, she right here, right now, man. I was like this, the one that was on the
One
live
love.
with us, you know, doing the poetry or whatever. So we already locked it in that tip. What else? What else you got going on as far as what you know pushing to the universe at this very moment?
Yeah. So like I use my poetry as a form of expression. You know what I'm saying? Because like the point of being conscious or awake or woke is realizing your own power within. Realizing that you are God. You hold the power. It's nobody stopping you but you. Everything that
Mm-hmm.
we've created. But the crazy part about that is so many people creating worlds out here that it creates chaos at a certain point, but it's all on
Mm-hmm.
how you let it rule your life. Not you, Chief, but anybody that's listening or can see this podcast or will listen. It's all about you individually. It's not about no
Mm-hmm.
religion. It's not about no government. It's not about no politics. It's not about no job. It's not about a food. It's not. It's about
Mm-hmm.
you holding your power and realizing how powerful you are
Mm-hmm.
in all of your mistakes. If you consider them mistakes, who's to say they're mistakes?
Yeah,
Let's think
yeah,
about that
shit.
one.
Yeah. I just spoke about that yesterday, you know, like shit. What like who's to say what's wrong or what's right, man? Shit. There's a good and the bad,
There is
there's a
no
bad,
wrong or
there's a
right in my
good. So
world.
yeah, yeah, that's what I'm
There we
saying.
go. It's a balance.
That's what I'm
Peace to
saying.
my
Like,
eye. It's a balance. Peace to
mm-hmm,
my eye. The goddess. It's a balance. It's no right or wrong. It's what's conducive
mm-hmm,
in your life that makes it right or wrong in your world.
mm-hmm,
But in the
mm-hmm.
universe, it is what it is. That's what people have to
Yeah.
understand about the universe. She is going to give you what you want full, especially now in the energy and the frequency that we have now. What? Be careful.
Mm-hmm,
Be careful what you ask for and what you manifest on and what you think about. Most importantly,
mm-hmm,
it starts with the thought.
mm-hmm,
I talk
mm-hmm.
to myself very frequently, Chief. I don't play out here.
Listen,
You understand what I'm saying?
they
Because a
they
lot of thoughts they come up.
mm, yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, I'm a
I mean,
poet.
sometimes
I
I
choose
don't.
to. hmm
How do you ignore that part? Like the ones that you know that you don't want to be
I
your
talk to them
reality.
because I embrace it. They're there for a reason. You came for a reason. What's up? What's good? They don't like when they come to me because motherfucker, you gonna talk to me. We gonna talk.
Hmm.
Why you here?
Word,
You came in
word,
my atmosphere.
right.
You feel what I'm saying? Now, depending on what the situation is and how deep of hardship it may be, that's why I choose poetry. I choose my way of expression because I can't be out here choosing and hurting people or doing the same stuff that they're doing to us, right? That they're
Right.
claiming that we're doing to each other. They're
Hmm.
claiming we're doing it to each other. And
I
then,
mean,
so
they
yeah.
put
Go
us
ahead,
in the
Chief. I'm sorry.
situation for it to. They put us in the situation for it to go that way. But you know. We are doing it to
But do we
each
gotta
other,
stay that
though.
way?
No, we
There we
don't.
go.
That's
There we
the
go,
thing.
Chief.
Like
There we go,
we
Chief.
we we at a point now where motherfuckers should have figured this shit out. Like, all right, like they put us in these situations for us to
Hold
move
fast.
this way.
Hold fast now,
Why
baby.
keep
Hold
moving
fast
this
now,
way?
Chief. I hear you. I hear you. But that's the difference in the true indigenous people and the ones who are not on the same frequency. And it's as simple as that. It's
Mm,
only going to be a few selected people or individuals or
mm-hmm,
entities that's going to make this shit.
mm-hmm,
So whatever's going on with ever war, with ever, everybody has to pay attention. If you're an American citizen, can you hear me, Chief?
yeah, I
All
hear
right.
you.
If you're an American citizen, right? If you're an American citizen, everything that we're seeing that's happening overseas at Gaza and all that other crap, not crap, but however you look at it, I look at it as crap because I'm real esoteric out here. You understand what I'm saying? It's all gameplay on the mind.
Mm-hmm,
I don't give a
mm-hmm,
fuck how many motherfucking dead people you see on that screen. I don't care. I could put the same makeup on Halloween. You hear me? You hear me? You
mm-hmm,
hear me? I don't. It's
mm-hmm,
mind over matter because it's gonna. It's
mm-hmm.
already been happening to us, but it's getting ready to happen tenfold. You understand? We are in our 7 year cycle. 7 years started last year. It started this year, 2023 in March. 7 year cycle. So people got to get on that frequency of terraforming with the planet, or you're gonna get decimated, eradicated, meaning you're gonna
Yeah.
get killed. You're gonna be out here
Mm-hmm,
done from the inside out. Easily. That's what all these diseases are about. That's what all murders are about. That's what all this trafficking is about. It's about those that aren't on our frequency. So yes, it hurts. It hurts to hear about it, but it's not happening to us. I wish it would. It can't.
mm,
We can't be touched.
mm, mm-hmm. That's how I be looking at it.
Let
That's
me
how
get
I
back in
go
my pretty
about it.
mode. Let
That's
me
how
get
I
back in my
live
pretty mode. Let me get back in my pretty mode.
it.
Let me get back.
Listen, we embrace both
Because
sides
yeah,
over here.
that when you get on a certain frequency, Chief, you know how I be.
We embrace both
Uh-huh.
sides over here. We embrace both sides over here.
That's what it's
Yeah.
about.
Oh yeah.
There we
Oh
go.
yeah.
It's that flip flop. They
Oh
call it
yeah.
bipolar or schizophrenic. I be
Hey, call
everything
it what you
above.
want. Yeah, baby. I'ma give, man. Listen, these days I'ma give you what you give me. Like that's just where I'm at with it. You coming with love, respect. I'm giving you love, respect. You coming on something else, I'm giving you
However,
that. Like
but
wherever
wait,
else you
Chief,
want to
that's where I
go, I'm
stop
going
at
with you.
because I used to be that way, but I had to learn that even if they do give me that negative stuff, it can't be physical, and I cannot reciprocate it back. We have to be on a higher frequency. We cannot let them pull us down. And they will try each way they can. They will try to defame you. They will go for your character, even though they're on the same level as you. They're going to come for you.
Yeah,
You
I've been in
understand what I'm
these
saying? And it's
situations.
okay. It's just it. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I've been there.
So with and I that's why I say I appreciate your platform because you are bringing light to, like, I have a platform where I do open mic and people can come on, they can do whatever they express, right? But you Chief are more so on point with the topic that needs to be heard. So I
Mm-hmm.
commend you all the way. I commend you because that's not easy, but you make it look flawless. So I appreciate anybody on the platform doing this.
Yeah, I
And your goddess
appreciate
that
you for
supports you.
appreciating me.
Because I know
Yeah.
you're not by yourself.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Listen, it takes
Yeah,
both. That's what
yeah,
they
I
fail
know
to
it.
realize. It takes
Shout out.
both.
Shout out to the
It takes
goddess.
both.
Shout out to the goddess.
Word. But like like I said, we all got something different to bring and our own ways of going about bringing it or putting that shit out there to the universe or whatever. You know, I just like we spoke before, and I'm like, people out here trying to be like the next motherfucker. Like every so-called god want to be like this other god, or what y'all presenting come from the knowledge of what y'all hear them speaking about. Like Like, I want to hear what you speaking about.
Yeah,
Like, what you bringing. Like, what you
yeah,
got. Tell me something I've never heard before. You know, like you're not gonna find any other me. Like, it's just me. Like, there's only one me. Like, you feel me? Ain't nobody gonna come how I'm coming. You know, put the energy into it as I do. Like I say, man, what's for you is for you. What's not is not. So a lot of people be trying to jump into lanes that's not for them, and then they be trying to figure out why it's not working. You know, I'm here to tell you that's why it's not working.
yeah,
You know, you got to do what's for
yeah,
you. You know.
yeah, yeah. I hear you, Chief. And it took me a while to realize that myself. I'm not one to lie about anything. So I am one to display my struggles on finding myself and being comfortable with my throat chakra and just releasing who I am. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That could be difficult when you weren't used to being who you are or who you're meant to be. And realizing
Mhm.
that, okay, this is physical. This is really temporary. Fuck what they taught us in church and all that. On a spiritual level, this avatar that we
Mhm.
got is very temporary. It's actually holding us down. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
I that's why I choose to, like, tomorrow, actually at 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning, I'm going to get picked up so I can take my first hike, 9 mile hike, and it's called Old Rag in Virginia in Shenandoah National Park. My first spiritual
Word.
walk, spiritual healing hike. But I'm just thankful that I'm in a mindset where I know everything that I want is coming to me. You understand what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Everyone
Mhm.
I'm connecting with, networking with, meeting, whether it's social media, whether it's in person, it's for a reason and it's for the mission. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? You know what I'm saying, Chief.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
you know. This is
Mhm.
greater than what this physicality that we be idolizing. It's greater than this. You know what I'm saying? In
Mhm.
my world, I'm a walking galaxy. I'm a walking tree of wisdom. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? I'm here for the moment. I have no destination. You feel what I'm saying?
Word. Word. Talking. You hear me? I have no destination. Like, bro,
I don't.
I don't know,
I
man. You
don't.
know,
I
like,
never feel comfortable wherever I go. I mean, I be content, but I never feel like, okay, this is home.
right. Like, I'm not gonna feel like that until it's on the land. You know, that
And it could
I'm
be my
never gonna
own
feel like
property.
that. Mhm. Mhm. I mean, it's
But
coming. I
everything
can't say
is
that.
changing swiftly. We all have to
Mhm.
remain on the speed that is changing on, or hardship comes and things like that. you know
Mhm. Mhm. I don't know, man. That's how I see. That's why I see a lot of people couldn't have really went through certain shit when it comes to like being on your journey. Even before that, like your upcoming and shit. Cause it's like a lot of shit that I be seeing dudes and females do on social media that's supposed to be in the spiritual world. I be looking like, I don't know.
that's why I say
Like,
I
cause
am
ain't
who
no
I
way.
am, Chief.
God, there ain't nowhere in the world motherfuckers gonna be conducting themselves the way that these people do and saying that they're fucking
I
spiritually woke. Like where? Like, huh?
I done put money into some of them people, so I feel you. I done put, because when you first come into light, and nowadays it's very imperative that if you are catching these videos and you're sticking in, it's for a reason. It's something within your
Mm-hmm.
spirit and your soul that's making you tap in. So you have to take that frequency and push that physical feeling to the side and tap in. But with that
Mm-hmm.
being said, that's exactly true. I agree with you 1,000%, Chief. 1,000%. It'd
Mm-hmm.
be like, I follow. That's why I say I can't and I won't attach myself to anyone. I know I'm not supposed to be a U.S. citizen, but I don't see myself attaching myself to any of the nations that's already a nation. You feel what I'm saying? Why can't I create my
Mm-hmm.
own nation or my own tribe?
Hmm. That's
If
where
if
I'm
the
at with it.
system crumbles, If the system, and this is for all the matriarchs out there, hashtag 999 matriarchs, this is for y'all. If the system, the democracy is over, if it crumbled, why can't we create our own nations? And I'm gonna let that ponder. That's my whole mission out here. I don't want to attack. I am who I am. I came here alone. I'm going to figure this out alone. Now, anybody else that want to gravitate towards the mission, and if they are doing the same thing in their world, even if I have my own nation, that's what it's about. Unifying. It's unity. I can't see myself. I can't see myself, Chief, attaching to anything right now because, like you said, it's so much flaky. It's so much flakiness out here that it's like,
Shit,
damn, though, y'all supposed to be helping us, guiding us. You know what I'm saying? Some of us that I just started waking up in January. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, dang, a lot of
That's what
people
I'm
that I
saying.
looked
Like,
up to.
I be trying to. I don't even like to use the words. I'm trying to figure it out because these days I'm not trying to figure it out. It just is what it is. Like
You figured it out.
y'all over there, I'm over here. Like straight up. Like I ain't ran across none of these motherfuckers that was on the same type of time that I am with this shit or having the same understanding. It's like a lot of this shit be shit they presenting from someone else. Or something some books that they done read and shit like that, bro. Man, like this shit ain't coming from no books. I understand it's not coming from no book.
Yeah,
Like, come on, man. Like that's
yeah,
what throws me off. And that's not to say that reading is bad. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is reading something that's causing you to live your life a certain way based off of that knowledge instead of understanding who you truly
yeah,
are. That's what I'm saying. You should never
yeah.
read something and base your life off of what you're reading. Like as if that's your
There
life
you
too.
go.
No, that ain't no. We ain't doing that.
That ain't it.
We ain't
No,
doing
you're
that.
learning that knowledge and you can apply it to your life, but that's not your life. You know what I'm saying? You're right. You're right. I agree. You preach now. This is the church that I'll come to. You hear me?
That's where I be at with it. That's where I be at with it, man. But they be thinking that I be saying it like making it like, oh, just anybody that read, they just stupid. Like, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying y'all applying that shit, like y'all living y'all life based over that, off of that knowledge, instead of just taking certain shit for what it is, maybe applying that to your life if it makes sense to you, you know. If not, all right, I read that book. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all that
Yeah.
would be. I read that book. It ain't gonna be I read that book and I learned this from Chief such and such. And I heard a lot of these motherfuckers label people as their leaders, goddess. Like if you are a god or a goddess and you're woke, but you're
Right.
labeling someone as your leader, what? That
Right. Make it
obviously you
make
not
sense
who you
at that
saying you
point.
are.
Make it make sense.
Man, listen, you can't be who you saying you are. If you labeling anybody above you, you got life fucked up. Crazy.
Yeah. 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 It's cold where I'm at. I'm outside. It's cold where I'm at.
Oh shit, it was cold out. It's cold out this motherfucker too.
Trying to tell you, I'm in the DMV, Northern Virginia area. When I tell you the Chris is here, it's here.
Man, I told you I was in VA now, man.
Yeah. So you
I,
already know. You already know. Little Christy
it's
out
cold
here.
as shit out there. It got different. It was alright at first. That shit got different.
Jack
It is
Frost
what it is,
nipping at my
man.
nose.
I mean, shit.
But yeah,
Man, like what you feel as though you know when it comes to the goddesses, because you know a lot of I done
I
ran
feel,
across. Yeah, I'm gonna just speak off of the knowledge of me knowing, far as a lot of goddesses that I've run across on social media came in some sort of connection with and presented themselves to be there, and they done all the healing and all that. They speak as though they done all of this. Like they're number one in all books. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and then
As they
start.
should, though. As they should. That's what it
I mean,
means to
yes,
hold your power. But
you should
I'm gonna
always
let you
think
finish,
that
Chief,
way.
because I know where you're going with this one.
You should always think that way. You hear me? You always think the best of you. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you have to like actually do the work. Like that work has to been truly done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you had to really put all of that in for you to speak that way. Because most of the people that I ran across in the spiritual world, everybody say the same thing. Like, I don't know everything. Same thing I say. I don't know everything. Everybody gonna tell you I don't know everything,
Right,
but you know what you know though. You know what you know though. You got a
right.
clear understanding of
And
what you
what
know
works in
though.
my
But
life.
you don't know everything. Like, I don't know, man. But I've came across a lot of the women on here that presented themselves like that the whole time. They the ones that done the most goofiest shit out this motherfucker, sis. You hear me? Like, I done witnessed some things in this so-called spiritual world. You hear me? Like, what?
Oh, well,
Like,
that's
this
why
is
I
how
say you
y'all
got to be
moving?
careful. And they are
Listen.
tapped in so well that it's like they are spiritual. You feel what I'm saying? But as far as the real fake ones, I tell you what, Chief, I had somebody that tried to coach me on how to make reels and one day make 7 days worth of content. Like as if I'm like, just change your outfit, go to the lake one day. I said, hold on, baby. Like I can't do that. Like that's fake. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right, I'm about to
that's
say
fake
they
as
got
fuck.
motherfuckers doing some fake shit. Uh,
Like that's weird. Like yeah, and I get it. Create your content. I get it. But I'm more of a in the moment person. That's what a
yeah,
personal blog is. It's like being
yeah,
real. That's what these
yeah.
celebrities and these politicians. That's what they do. They do the magician trick on you and got you abracadabra, got you believing the hype that's not even true. The
Man,
next thing you
listen,
know,
I
you
said this
you
shit
following or you idolizing wrong chosen people.
3 years ago, sis. I said the internet is a place where you could be wherever you want to be, whoever you want to be, long as it looks good to the outside world, it's official. That's what
That's
the
it.
internet is for. Like all you gotta do is look that way, speak that way, and you're exactly who you saying you are. You're gonna gain your fan base and all that shit based off of that fake ass life you choose to live. But then they be wondering why, these rappers be getting caught and getting their chains snatched. And you just hear about all this suck ass shit happen to these rap niggas. Why you think that? Cause they ain't really like that. They just putting that shit on videos and doing their blogs or whatever. But when a nigga really catch their ass out there in the field, they ain't who they was claiming to be. And that's why that chain ain't on
And a
their
lot of
neck no
that is
more.
a lot of that is sacrificing, it's ritualistic. A lot of
Oh yeah,
people really have to
yeah.
be mindful as to what's going on with these celebrities. They tell you in their music. They
I
tell
know
you. They'll
exactly
tell
what
you
it
if you
is.
listen to the music, they're gonna tell you.
I've been studying them on that tip for a minute. Like I got a couple of
You
years into
understand?
paying
Because
attention to that. Like,
that's the karmic rule. The rule is they have to tell us the truth. So they put it in entertainment form so that we are able to ingest the truth, but we really don't understand what we're taking in.
mm,
They're telling us everything they're doing.
right,
Everything. And some
right.
of y'all participating in the dumb shit.
Mm,
Volunteering.
mm.
So
But
that's where we get
those who don't
messed up
pay
at.
attention, it's like motherfuckers get too caught up in the distraction. That's what I'm seeing. Like
Yeah.
motherfucker get caught up in anything outside of us is a distraction. Literally,
Yeah.
anything outside of us is a distraction. So, everything else is the outside world shit. So
Absolutely.
it's like if you allow yourself to get distracted or caught
Absolutely.
up into that shit, you gotta fault yourself for that. You gotta fault yourself for that. But
Absolutely.
that's why I say focus on the
Absolutely.
focus.
But
You
yeah, to
know.
tap into that question you asked about the goddesses, like I don't, like I said, there's no right or wrong. However, there is a certain level to respect, right? So with the
Hmm.
goddesses out here and our matriarchs in the time period that we're in, it's like you have to use your power
for the right reasons. But then again, it goes back to that balance. There is going to be good and there are going to be bad chosen people. You feel what I'm saying? It's up to you to choose one who you want to not cling to or who you want to learn from, because you have to be yourself in the end. And I know the chief already know this, but this is to anybody that feels like they're clinging to anybody. You can't cling
Right.
to nobody. You can learn. You can learn
Mm-hmm.
from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a student all day and I'm a leader at the
Mm-hmm.
same fucking time. You hear what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Student all day
Mm-hmm.
though. I will learn the shit. I got a notepad and book everywhere I go. Why? Because I'm a student all day. I'm taking notes. Who's to say what's right or wrong? At this point, we've been taught so much stuff that wrong is right. Nowadays, right
Mm-hmm.
is wrong.
You hear me? Come on now, make it make sense.
So now we got to figure it out for ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. All right. That's why I said, man, with the last show or the show before the last, man, I need to speak to the you and you. I don't want to speak to the image that you created. Because, a lot of them created an image. And that image was
Yeah,
created based off of their upcoming, like things that they went through within their lives, the hurt, the pain. Like you created that image of who you chose to be or whatever. But that's not really you. That's not who you are.
yeah,
That's why a lot of people can't wake the
yeah.
fuck up because they still carrying on that image,
You
instead of,
always got to be
bringing
you.
out their
You
truths.
always got to be you. You know, you don't have to show every version of you, but there's always that one you that you should have for everybody. It's
Mm-hmm.
several of yous. In my world, there
Mm-hmm.
are several of yous, but there's
Mm-hmm.
always that one. Everybody know that one
Yeah.
same Ocean's Rising. If you want to say my
Mm-hmm.
government name, D'Amica, I don't give a fuck, but I'm gonna name myself later. You always know my spirit. At the end of the day, you
Mm-hmm.
know who I am. I don't give
Mm-hmm.
a fuck if I talk to you or if it's in my comment. It's never nothing negative. I ain't got time for that. I don't. And time ain't
Word.
even real. Time is an illusion. Time is
Yeah.
on. Time is my bitch. Time is my bitch. I use
Mm-hmm.
time for what the fuck I gotta use time for.
Mm-hmm.
You hear what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Money too. You can't fantasize off of money like that. You feel what I'm saying? But money, my bitch. She come when I want her to, and she leave when I
Yeah.
say so.
Mm-hmm.
That's the flow. It is what it is. And I'm broke as a motherfucker at the moment, but tomorrow I'm be rich. That's the
Oh no,
balance.
man. That's never never. We are the currency, so that don't make sense. We are the currency. You hear me?
Period.
You hear me, girl? Come on
Period.
now. Mm-hmm.
Period. Never got nothing to worry about. Ever. I just stopped looking for money because everything I ever want comes right to me now.
Man,
It
that's what
just
I
I
was
know
about to
sometimes I
say.
never know when. I never know
I
when, but
just
it comes.
I just about to say that. Like shit, certain shit, man, it's gonna come directly to you. Directly to you. You know.
Mhm.
I speak shit into existence. I'm manifesting my own. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I tell them they gotta watch the words that they say, cause your words become a reality. The universe gonna give you what you ask for. So you gotta stop speaking certain type of words out here, man. Motherfuckers don't
Yeah,
get it. That's why they be in the
yeah,
same positions and situations that they in because they keep speaking. Y'all putting curses on yourselves by speaking that shit. Like I'm not from England, so English is not my original language. That's not my
straight up,
language. You hear me?
straight
So
up.
I don't give a fuck
But
about
on
them
top of
words,
that,
man.
we have to be careful how we talk about ourselves, even with the language that we've been taught now. Ain't that fucked up? So now we got to learn how to actually talk again. What's the right language? We've been taught English. I know I've been taught English language, and then in the hood, I've been taught the hood shit. I use the hood shit more than the English. Because who's to
Word.
say the hood shit is bad language?
Right,
Who's to
right.
say that?
Maybe it's a reason why we created our hood language. You hear me? So we wouldn't be under the casting of those spells from their shit. Maybe it's a reason why we
Period.
come up with our own shit. You
Period.
hear
That's
me?
why they don't
Yeah,
like to hear it, but we love to say it
that's facts. Damn, we just made something make sense tonight. Deeply.
all day.
Come
That's what we about.
on,
That's what
man.
this is about.
Mm-hmm.
Elevation. And nobody's right or wrong. We just throwing opinions and ideas out there. Nobody getting aggressive. No, that ain't right. Da, 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 da.
Right,
It ain't about that.
right, man. That's because we
That'd be
have an
too much. I've been
understanding
seeing a
of,
lot of gods and goddesses do that. That's too much.
yeah,
You're not right. You're
yeah,
not wrong. You're
yeah.
just expressing what your
That's what I think.
experiencing on this round.
Anybody that ever came on my platform, God is wherever I was on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. When somebody come up and they speaking, I'm letting them speak. Like I'm not like jumping in the middle of their conversation. I'm not cutting them off from their conversations. Like once you come up there and you're extending your voice to the universe, I'm gonna allow you to do that. Especially if you're saying something that makes
Yeah,
sense. Man, I have a clear understanding of it or not. Like we all can gain some sort of knowledge from each other. So if you speak of some shit, then that shit sound like some real shit. But I want to know more. So I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna listen. Like I say, the smartest motherfuckers in the world are those who listen and not speak. You know, when you listen
yeah.
and you picking up. You know, when you talking, you overlooking you overlooking the message. Your sound went down, Goddess.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm putting my phone on Do Not Disturb right now.
Oh, all right.
Wait 1 second. Give me a second.
You Gucci.
Android life. Hey, hey.
Hey, shit, I'm there
All
too.
right, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, back. That's fine. Much love. But yeah, where were we?
Man, speaking about the things that we came across, people that we come across on social media with the arguing and all that. Like I don't know, man. Like I have a clear understanding that the goddesses are the true leaders. Like people don't even get what I be saying or have an understanding of none of that. I think that's why a lot of them backed off when I started pushing that. Like, don't y'all know that they are the true leaders? Like, what y'all don't get this? Like, we are the muscle, we the strength. They just supposed to sit back and orchestrate these plans, and we just supposed to go out and conquer. That's how this shit's supposed to go. So anybody that thinks outside of that, I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't expect everyone to agree nor disagree with what I'm saying,
Yeah,
but I have a clear understanding of that part. I do know that
yeah,
part, and that's the reason why
yeah,
shit not gonna get the way that it needs to, where it needs to be, because it's gonna be always the men thinking that they just supposed to rule everything, and then the women thinking that I done came across women in the spiritual world that feel as though it ain't even supposed to be no men out here, that they could just run everything on their own. I don't agree with that. Now, I do agree with the fact that y'all being the true leaders, but being able to run everything and do everything on your own, no, I disagree. I totally disagree with that. But it's a lot of them
yeah.
that's out here pushing that. But I mean, that's how y'all feel. That's how y'all feel. Not saying you personally, but if that's how they feel,
No,
that's
I
how they
know, I
feel.
know.
It's just like when shit do go down, like those women, y'all gotta stand on that. That's they gotta understand. Ain't no coming over here to chief, trying to get some help over this motherfucker. That
Period.
shit dead.
Period.
Y'all got to stand on what y'all was pushing out this motherfucker. Ain't no help coming over here. You can do it all on your own, sweetie. Let me see.
That's true, and that's where the ego comes into play. And when that
But
whole
that's
power trip, and I'm
hmm
right, you wrong, and my way of living is better than yours, and just because you do this, I'm better than you. That's the ego. That's the
hmm
ego playing a trip on
hmm
people's minds and they power, they spirit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's greater than anybody, especially if we all coming for a special mission.
right,
Nobody's greater than
right,
anybody.
right.
Everybody's ascending properly. And that's how
hmm
we have to on their own level individually. Period.
hmm
You know? That ego though. I know more than you. I've been studying more. Well, good for you. Teach me something
Man,
else. And if I don't
man,
like what you teach me, I don't have to learn that. I don't have to agree with that. It's not for my world. It's not for me. But
that's
it's
what I
good for
say. When
you.
you
You feel what I'm saying? It's good for you though.
For you is not
But I
not.
feel you though. A lot of people they get that. I'm right. Rah. Okay, you know what? You are,
I
and
be
I'll
looking
leave the
like,
and
man,
I'll leave the
listen.
live. Boop. I'll press the
I
X.
be
You're
looking
right.
like, man, if y'all so right and everything that y'all present out this motherfucker is so official, like this is the facts beyond facts, this is truth, this is life, then why y'all still in the same position y'all in then? I'll be throwing that out there as well. Like y'all motherfuckers be talking about all this shit y'all read, this know this and this magical shit and all this. If motherfuckers know all this, why the fuck y'all still in the same position then? Because if I knew all this magical shit and if I could do all this extra ass shit, some things would be getting changed out this bitch. Fuck is y'all
Well,
talking about?
that's where everybody is getting exposed at. That's the point about that. That's what this whole 7-year process is.
Mm,
Everybody's getting exposed. And
mm-hmm,
we're able to see it first. We're able to be like, oh
mm,
shit, them motherfuckers been like that the whole time. Damn, okay, now
right.
we gotta move different now. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm,
saying? Now,
mm-hmm,
okay, we noticed it. And they going the moment you move different, anybody that's listening, the moment you move different, that's the moment they come try to attack more. But
oh
keep
yeah.
moving full speed ahead like a
Mm-hmm,
freight train. Don't stop,
mm-hmm,
take flight on their ass.
mm-hmm,
Because it's not about
mm-hmm.
them. It's about you. That's it.
Facts.
Never
Facts.
been about them. In fact, they're there as a test. You brought them there. They're your test.
Hmm.
That's how I look at it in my life. Negative motherfucker come. I'm like, God damn it, I wasn't ready for this test, but here we go. How am I gonna
Mm-hmm.
approach this? How am I gonna respond? You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Uh,
Some
I
people,
definitely.
some people making me wanna. Oh, I'm trying to tell you, be making me want to
Oh
find that
yeah.
Addy real quick.
Listen, sis. I didn't like I said,
Say it to my
man.
face, bitch.
It's
Say it to my
it's
face, bitch.
levels. It's levels, right, sis? It's levels and the stages that you go through within this journey. And we all go through the same type of stages. So trust me, I was in them positions where, that street mentality was kicking
Trying
in.
to tell
Like,
you,
don't get it twisted, but
I
I'm
will
really
click
like
clack
that.
your ass real quick.
Yeah, yeah, listen. And I'm still with that. You hear me? I'm not denying none of that. I'm not denying none of that. I'm all the way with that. You hear me? I'm just not presenting that. That ain't what I'm pushing out here, but I promise you, I'm 10 toes. I'm 10 toes. Yeah. But
Facts. Facts on top of
I just
facts on
feel as
top of
though it
facts.
ain't towards our own. I feel like that energy not to sort of be towards our own people anymore. That wholeheartedly, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
I would rather give that energy to them motherfuckers than to give it to our own people. But
Yeah.
it'd be our own people that be the worst. I mean shit. I can't deny that. There's no beating
Yeah.
around that. Like it be our own fucking people. Sis, I just was in a situation. Me and mama and shit. The fucking battery went dead. Needed a jump shot. It's all these melanated beings around. They got cars, sis. It's nothing for you to
They
pull your
ain't gonna
car in
help.
front. Let me hook your shit up, hit the gas, boom, my shit get back on, right? That shit take about 10 fucking minutes, if that.
They ain't gonna
You know
help,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
They ain't gonna help,
What
bro.
none listen, what none of them help, right? Soon as her son came though, right, to help us, white dude pulling up in his truck. He pulled over, stopped. Y'all need any help?
That's
Come
why I
on, we
say
had to we had
it's
to
past
physically
the
walk
race.
up to
You
our
can't
own
look
people
at
and
black
ask
and white
them.
no more.
Man, I
Yup.
don't
You
look at
can't
no
look at
damn
black
black
and
and
white.
white.
It's
I done met
energy
some
now.
white people, man, that done so much good for me. You hear
That's
me? I'm
it.
talking about real shit, like man. Yeah, all right. We don't even want to get into that though. I'll say that for another
But
topic,
that's
man.
why that no,
But
it's important. It's important though. Don't say that shit
I
because
done
it's
met
very
some white
important
people that
that people
done
do
good
hear the
out
other
here.
side. That
Yeah.
it's above the race at that point. It was about energy. Yo, you need help? Let me help you. That was good people at that point.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yo,
Yeah.
chief. I think you frozen. I think you frozen. I think you.
I'm frozen,
I
sis.
think you frozen. Hey,
I
there we
think it
go. We
might be
back.
because they're joint
You was
about
like
to die.
frozen.
I got some more
My
time
look. So
left.
look, I gotta tap out anyway because I gotta make sure I get some rest for tomorrow. They're gonna pick me up like around 4 or 5 in the morning, right? But I
Okay,
truly
okay.
appreciate you. Anytime you want me to come back on, if you allow me, you
Hmm.
already know. You taking
Oh
flight with
yeah,
this
this
because
is a home for
these.
you right now. Once anybody touch down over here, man, this becomes home. So this home. Whenever you
All
want to
right,
pull
don't
back
say
up,
that. I
pull
don't
up.
be having nothing to do on Friday, so I'll be here every Friday. Yo, don't play with me.
Pull up. Pull up.
But I'll let you
Straight
know
up.
ahead of time because I know you got a lot of people tapping in.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely do. All right,
Love
peace
to
and
y'all.
blessings, God, and appreciate you. Much love.
You already know. Hashtag not
Y'all
around.
know the
Let's
vibes, man.
go.
Hmm. Y'all see it, man. Another lit one in the building, man. We vibing out with the tribes, man. With tribes, tribe up. That's all I can tell y'all, man. This was I Can't Make This Shit Up podcast with myself, Big Chief, G the Starflower, Melody the God of Love. Here to break chains and break cycles, man. You hear me? Everybody stay blessed, stay highly favored, man. You hear me? And stick to the challenge that I told y'all, man. Go tell a random motherfucker I love you, man. You never know what a motherfucker may be going through out this bitch. Those words may can save their life. You hear me? Love is love. Stay woke.